What's crazy is I found out the reason just recently too.
Ah,
Yeah, I saw, him saying, he realized, I wanted to be boss. So until today, I haven't really understood what that means, to be honest, because I don't think that makes any sense. But, like I said, sometimes, everything good must come to an end. And maybe that was just what was meant to be.
Otile said they agreed, right? I think Otile said
Yeah,
like you
we
guys had an
spoke.
amicable understanding.
We spoke about like us going our separate ways, yeah?
Okay.
And I don't want to talk a lot in regards to that, yeah? But the conversation me and him had was like, okay, it's time for us to go our separate ways.
Okay.
But if you ask me the reason, because there's like a proper reason why, hey, you understand, why did you, okay, we have to leave because this and that. I don't know. I can't tell you. You understand?
Oh, wow.
But if you say we talked about, us going our separate ways, yeah, of course. And and also I saw an interview where, I think Mzazi asked him, and they said, they asked Noriega ana kinyongo. Is it kinyongo?
Yeah, yeah.
Kinyongo kweli?
Kuna kiwaru.
Yeah. And I was like, siwezi kuwa na kinyongo kabisa. You see, we did what we did, yeah?
Yeah.
But the only thing I just didn't like, or maybe my disappointment, was just the whole thing, like what, just basically the whole,
How you are fired.
how, no, I wasn't fired. I wasn't fired. Fired means you're employed. And
But you are employed.
No, I've never been employed. My arrangement with Otile was totally different. That's what I'm telling you. Our business structure was totally different. I've never been employed. I've never been fired. It was just a matter of us having to part ways. And that's why I can tell you for a fact, I still don't know the proper reason why we had to go our separate ways. It's just that I'm a gentleman. And when you reach a point where it's not working, you can't force it. But if you're talking about fired, there has to be like, of course you understand what employment is. There's got to be like, you can't just be fired. You just can't get fired without a reason. But for us, we just had our own arrangement, business arrangement. We structured the whole business differently.
Okay.
And when it reached a point where, where like it was for us to go our separate ways, we had to go our separate ways. And that's why it's crazy. I didn't even know like we was gonna do like an announcement. You understand? I actually saw it.
Ulimfikiria utavutwa kazi chini ya maji?
No, I'm telling you.
Aje bro, tumemaliza then.
No, like I didn't even know like we was gonna go live. Like, hey, let's do like a press release about us going our separate ways. I just had to find out online like everybody else. You understand? And that's where my disappointment came from. Okay. The fact that, we have such a great, business relationship, yeah? And then I don't even get like, you understand? Like, a heads up, like, hey, let's announce this. And then also, why would you need to announce? I would have thought this is somebody you want to have in your corner, whether we're in business or not. Have you seen how many other artists do you think have changed management in the past?
Many.
A lot.
Yeah.
Do you see it public?
Yeah.
Why? Because I'm somebody who I can still give you the biggest deal of your career right now, even if I don't work with you.
If you see something, this is a good fit for this guy, yo, what's up? Pull up. Until
today, a lot of people, I still pass business to the new management. I have a lot of contacts. People call me from all over the world, in Kenya. Every single day, I'm just, hey, let me forward you to his new management.
Okay.
So, ukiongelea kinyongo, sina kabisa.
Hauna kinyongo.
But I just didn't appreciate the whole, because we need to be gentlemen. it was as easy as just saying, hey, Noriega, I feel like, let's make an announcement because of this and this and that. And I'd be like, yeah, sure, let's do it. Why not? Or maybe I feel like if you do an announcement, there's this and that. And then also, you have to realize I'm somebody who spent a good amount of time building business contacts and networks. So there was not enough time for me to even just like do a proper handover, you understand? Or even just communication to like our partners, you understand?
Yeah.
Our sponsors, our promoters who are very, instrumental in, the business. So how am I supposed to react when the CEO of this big company calls me, hey, Noriega, what is this we're seeing online? Sometimes I was still trying to finish up on some business deals. So what do you think that did,
Okay.
So that's the only part I didn't like. Apart from that, I've never had anything against him. We don't communicate, which is fine. And I wish him the very best, with his new management. But, that's just it. I just didn't appreciate that part.
Since the day that you guys separated with Otile Brown, have you guys spoken? Text, WhatsApp, Instagram, call?
So when the press release went live, because I didn't have like a lot of time, the next day we spoke because I was now handing over the pending businesses to his new management. And since, he never really introduced me to his new management, I just had to do it directly with him. So, and it wasn't like a lot of deals really. So I just called him, yo, bro, we have this going on. This is where I'm at with this, this and these clients.
Okay.
This one is confirmed. This is not confirmed. But, since you've made an announcement and there's no reason behind it, people might not really understand and they might not even have faith in, me still handling the business. So speak to this person, right? Finish up this deal. This is where I'm at with them. We agreed on this and that, but I feel like you can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and just, and then that's it. From there, never communicated.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We also spoke with Otile about artists and art.
Yeah.
And this conversation sparked a lot of conversations online for the last week or so. It's been an online debate that has just been ongoing about international artists. Like, I'm sure you saw the story. Yo, Chief, zoom out a little bit. The table, bro. This thing is paid for. So, the international artist conversation, different people see differently. Bro, tumepigwa vita, tumetukanwa, tumenyoroshwa, tumefanya nini. But I was leaning on Otile's side, based on his explanation. And I was like, makes sense. What do you think? Do we have an international artist in Kenya? And what are we doing wrong? And who is an international artist?